All right, folks, welcome back. This is Snowman Jones with
Amy.
And we're watching Wrestling with Amy. Right now, it's Survivor Series 1989, Part 2. We've got it down to Hulk Hogan.
Jake the Snake.
And?
Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man.
So who have you seen before and what, like, Hulk Hogan, did you know, 4 of our 5 most popular videos have Hulk Hogan in the title.
Well, he's like the most popular. Like, he is who you think of when you think of wrestling.
That's what I think of. So, what do you know about Hulk Hogan?
I know that he has the silken hair of a Chinaman. Sorry, that's a line from Sunny.
Never heard that. Now, tell the truth. I know you...
Oh my god. I can't believe I'm gonna admit this. Everyone's gonna, like, you...
So, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know the Powers of Pain. This is my first match with them. I haven't seen them before.
So they're definitely kind of...
Are they like BDSM almost? Like they're wearing like harnesses and stuff. Like, is that their thing?
I think that's their gimmick, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Somebody explain what the Powers of Pain, Warlord and Barbarian is in the comments. Amy will read that for sure.
That looks like something that you would wear at Fantasy Fest, like in QS.
Have you been to Fantasy Fest?
Not yet.
And then Jake the Snake Roberts, you've seen him wrestle or no?
Yes.
Where did we see him?
We watched him. I don't think we watched.
Did we see a match?
I don't think we've podcasted him, but we watched him.
Okay. And then we haven't watched many. We watched a little bit of the Undertaker. What is it, the last match thing that he had, last ride?
Yeah.
We watched a little bit of that together off of video, but almost everything we watched on video together. Yeah. So Hulk Hogan's in the...
I love. If you guys haven't seen that, it's so good. Like, they be such, like, even, like Mark Calloway as a person, even more. The Undertaker character, even more. And the Godfather, too. Like, there's a cute anecdote that they kind of told, and I was just like, I love him, too. He was,
the Godfather,
in the running for a close second, and just, he's an awesome person.
Godfather is ridiculously likable.
Yes.
Like, his character and his person.
So smiley and stonery.
So high. So high. So, is he still at... I think he's still at Cheetah in Vegas.
I think you said one time that he worked there, and then some of our commenters pointed out that he owns it. So I don't know.
I can't think that he owns it. I think he's a manager. Sometimes I think possibly some of the people who comment aren't accurate.
Don't tell me that.
Some, but realistically,
that's where I'm getting all my wrestling information from. So if you guys like comment and say things that aren't true, I'm just
truths and a lie.
It.
That's the rule. For every comment, 2 out of 3 have to be true. So, I can't believe I'm going to tell you this. I've seen this match at least 100 times. Well, maybe 50, but I've seen it, like, I had this on VHS. I recorded it live when it was on pay-per-view as a kid.
Yeah?
And it was my favorite thing. Like, I can quote what the announcers are saying, like, Gorilla Monsoon, Jesse the Body Ventura.
I know who's going to win.
I've seen this one a lot. It's amazing. Like, for whatever, this is the era of wrestling I liked the most, I think, even though, admittedly, the Stone Cold Steve Austin Attitude Era was pretty awesome, too.
But this is your first, like, wrestling.
Oh, my God, yeah. I was such a Hulk Hogan fan. I was such a Hulkamaniac. I was mad when Ultimate Warrior beat him at WrestleMania 6. Have we watched that yet? Okay, that's like spoiler. A lot of stuff I can't spoil. And also comment below, should we have her watch the Owen Hart Blue Blazer Godfather match? I don't want to spoil that. Should we have her watch that?
That sounds like it would be good.
It's a good match.
Godfather, I don't know who Owen Hart is yet. I've heard the name, but have I seen him?
No.
I don't think I know.
Blue Blazer was a gimmick that he did, yeah.
Oh.
He had a lot of different names and things. The Rocket Owen Hart. Should we have her watch that? Leave me a comment below. Or is that too much? You saw
too much? Oh, is it like...
We saw Hell in a Cell the other day, speaking of too much.
Oh. You guys, I can't believe you told me to watch that. Like...
And then we watched the behind-the-scenes little documentary thing. It was like 15 minutes on WWE Network.
The scenes like almost made it worse. Like, I think I had a harder time seeing behind the scenes.
Poor Mick.
Hearing everything and
I don't think Vince should have allowed that. And say what you will, he had to have somewhat allowed it. It was
I
because
did laugh because, like, I pointed out, I think it seemed like in the documentary, both The Undertaker and Mick Foley, like, towed the party line. They both had the exact same, like, and then Vince told us specifically right afterward that we were never allowed to do this again. And it was kind of like they almost said they both said, like, the exact
this is
same
what
statement. That
to be able to put this documentary on TV, we have to say that Vince McMahon does not approve of me getting thrown off this cage. He specifically stated after I got thrown off the cage that I shouldn't do that.
But it seemed like that surely it had to have gone through a lot of levels. I don't think they just went rogue and did that and no one knew about it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that wrestlers do that? Do they still do that at all? Or do you think it's all
Right now
very,
it's
very
so
controlled?
so scripted that every little thing. There was, I think it was Mickie James, and it might have been against Trish Stratus. Someone leave me a comment below. I remember Mickie James telling a story. It was at WrestleMania. And like Mickie James was supposed to have some crush on Trish Stratus. She wanted to be Trish Stratus. And during the match, she like covered her and she made some obscene gesture, like type of thing. Vince McMahon was so pissed at her. Like, I gotta edit that out. That's gonna cost me millions. People like. So now that they've scripted every line they say, like not that was the turning point, but now like everything is a script.
Yeah, you can't.
And nobody seems singular. Nobody seems unique. Because the same guys are writing all the scripts for all the guys across the show.
That does make sense, actually.
You know?
If you have a writing team that's,
Everything sounds the same.
2 or 3 people that are writing for how many ever.
It's like you could take out Kevin Owens and put in Daniel Bryan. And it would sound the same.
Okay, so is this like other professional sports teams where on a basketball team you have like 15 on the roster?
Oh.
Is that how WWE works? Is it where they have like a roster?
They do have an active
these are
roster,
our-
yeah, and then they've got the kind of the developmental, which is NXT out of Orlando, and they'll call people up from developmental and put them on the active roster and that sort of thing, and some people on the injured. Now you just saw Virgil come out.
Yeah.
Virgil was the bodyguard of the $1 Million Man. But
Okay, I was gonna say, where do I know that name from?
Yeah, but because he was kind of quiet, subservient, large black man, it didn't play well. It almost seemed like he, rich white guy, and it just. So eventually, Virgil turned on $1 Million Man. Virgil is quite a maniac in real life. Listening to his Twitter and stuff like that, he is.
Those are my favorite people. I'm gonna go follow him on Twitter right now.
He and the Iron Sheik. He's always talking about fuck money. Just make some fuck money, which like enough money to be like fuck you, like. But I think his idea of fuck money is like $200.
You say that a lot.
But his is like $20. And what is it? Meat sauce? He talks a lot about meat sauce.
What is meat sauce?
I have no idea.
Sauce made out
Is
of
it meat sauce that he? Somebody leave me a comment. Like, explain what a Virgil does on the internet.
You can't tease with it.
It's something about breadsticks.
I love crazy people on the internet. It's like my favorite thing. It's why I'm voting Kanye 2020.
It's something about breadsticks. There's a lot going on with Virgil. There's a lot of like, I'm gonna go get me. It's not Bennigan's. Who has the breadsticks? Who has the good breadsticks? Olive Garden? Olive Garden. It's Olive Garden. He's always tweeting about Olive Garden, meat sauce, and F money. It's a thing. I don't know if you've ever had breadsticks at Olive Garden, but I hear they're good.
Obviously, I have had breadsticks at Olive Garden. They're delicious.
The breadsticks that I chose to love was Fazoli's. Do you remember Fazoli's?
That's like the fast food one, right?
Yeah. But they used to, here's their trick. Unlimited breadsticks with your food, right? Mm-hmm. That's what they claim.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
But I've only been there through like a drive-thru. Why would you sit down at a Fazoli's?
Because they bring breadsticks to you throughout your meal. They have like a basket and a lady who just hands you breadsticks, but she only gives you 2 at a time, and they only come out at the half hour and the half hour.
That's crazy. I think, okay, when we're here in Tampa, like some places have all-you-can-eat crab legs, but it's not really all you can eat if you only bring them out once an hour.
No, that's not fair.
Advertising.
Yeah, and sometimes I'd be like, no, lady, you ain't giving me 2.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
Yeah.
I'm a fat kid. I'm huge.
Yeah. Just be like, I got here at 5 o'clock specifically. It runs till 9.
I will stay till 9, and I will sit in this. You can't close until I leave, so I'll stay here all night.
Yep.
So now it's down to $1 Million Man and Hulk Hogan, double clothesline. And
I already feel like I know it's going to be Hulk Hogan because you wouldn't have showed me this otherwise because you're such a, like, you wouldn't have watched this so many times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you let it out in the bag already.
It doesn't even matter. Have we paid too much attention to the match? I don't think people are here to see the match. It's more of a podcast, right?
We're here to talk about wrestling.
And breadsticks.
Well, all of my favorite things.
You know, Conrad Thompson and Jim Ross always sell, like, T-shirts with different things. We just need to make our own T-shirts, and no one wants to buy our T-shirts, but just like maybe a Virgil meat sauce. It's probably not even meat sauce. I don't know. I drink heavily.
You wish you drank heavily.
Drink heavily. I'm gonna start drinking heavily. Got my Skeletor shirt. I'm having a good day. So Hulk Hogan's hulking up. Do you like his? I didn't sell it well enough. Yeah, so we taught her how to atomic leg drop, and Hulk Hogan's gonna beat him.
I've got to learn all of like the signature moves and stuff.
Oh,
that's what, like, I don't know.
Can we just record you doing all the moves into the pool, like a big leg drop?
Yeah.
So we had somebody leave comments about how much they hated us. And that we were unwatchable.
We are.
But the dude left comments for an hour and a half straight on like every one of our videos. Like, and they were long. He thought these out. I loved it.
They were really, really good.
Specific.
Like, very critical.
I was like, well, you can't hate us that much. You spent an hour and a half hating it. Like,
you went full Jerry Seinfeld.
Hey, Lane! I don't know! What? Kramer! It was amazing. It's the light's very hot. The light is very hot. I can't see anything anyway. Hogan's posing. Hogan must pose.
My glasses off because
you can't see anything. No.
It's horrible.
So,
I'm basically blind. I have no idea what's going on.
No, and just thank you so much for the comments and things. It really, like, I appreciate it. Like, I check the phone. You check your phone. You do a lot of the commenting now back to people. But every hour just to see what people are saying, and don't think we don't read them. We're definitely reading them.
It's fun. We like talking to you guys.
So
it was fun to find. I don't think we realized there was a spam folder that YouTube automatically filters out some of the comments.
The dirty words. The TITS. I would say half of our comments have the word TITS, and we don't hate them, but we don't see them because they get spammed. They get in the spam filter, right?
It's fun to see that folder and be like surprised, just like. Fair enough.
Boobies. There's a few boobies in there, but yeah, they automatically hit the. We'll get censored.
What?
I don't know how bright these lights are. Is that see-through?
Oh, is it?
I don't know. We're gonna look. Yeah, I can see some things.
Oh, that's not see-through.
A little bit. So,
Crazy. I didn't know it was gonna be doing this.
No,
I just got done at the gym.
I just got off a Waffle House. She was at the gym. I was at Waffle House.
Very covered in like
dog hair. Yeah, my dog was very much losing hair today because it was thundering and she was very upset. So we switched up. We're not on floor bed. We're in a couch this time, keeping it classy here at Biscuit Studios West. Biscuit Studios West.
We need to turn this off. There we go.
Just sit like this for our next video. Thanks for watching and adios, amigos.
Now a word from former New York Giant Christian Sicoli.
Congratulations, Leanne, and everyone who lost weight with Finergy. Great job, guys. I actually just did some hot yoga myself. Sweating pretty hard in the car right now. Loving the post-yoga vibes. That's how I'm staying fit right now. Also playing soccer here and there. Enjoying some soccer, yes. Used to be with the weights, but I'm taking a break from the weights. Probably will get back to them at some point. Anyway, congratulations, guys. Great job losing weight with Finergy. Christian Sicoli signing out. Cheers, guys.
So, do you want the energy of a professional athlete so you can kick your workouts into high gear? Then check out Finergy. Hundreds of people have lost weight using Finergy to boost their metabolism and curb their appetite. I use it, Leanne uses it, and I think you should too. Check it out. There's an Amazon link below.